towards the monster instead of running away from the monster. People, friends are dying and they're still holding the camera. Oh my god, you're dying! Oh, it's a monster's eating you! A big monster's eating you! Oh, it's stepping on me!
You will ask the question.
First question. We have noticed that you put typical Filipino culture into hilarious situations. So you're sort of adding other factors into real life. So is Beerkada social commentary?
It's a social commentary. It's a pop culture commentary. It's going into world news, world events, world culture, especially with the advent of today's internet. A lot of things occurring at the global pace. Global pace. But Beerkada's original input is to interpret these global phenomenon into the local context. Our reaction to Ultimate Fighting, our reaction to the series Heroes. I'm even coming up with the latest script about Cloverfield. In the Saturday script. I emailed it already, so yeah. But that's what Beerkada does. It's a social commentary of what's happening in Manila today.
So, sir, is it mostly your opinions, or is it most of pop culture's opinions on one topic, or?
Sometimes I get ideas from my friends and their reactions to the trends that's happening, and it's my take on their reactions, and I select which characters best represent that particular point of view with regards to their reactions.
So, your characters mostly reflect yourself, or are the Filipino?
As far as I'm concerned, it's mostly my idiosyncrasies. It's not shared. I'm still doing it. Sorry.
So, what qualities of yourself or of Filipinos do you want to show, especially to foreigners?
Excuse me, what?
In your works, what qualities of yourself or of Filipinos do you want to show, especially to foreigners?
I want to show you our local quirks that you can't get anywhere else except in the Philippines. For instance, foreigners seems to have this idea that balot is the #1 most disgusting food in the world, whereas to us it's another delicacy. So that's that's how I present them.
If you were to present one work of yours that you would be proud to show to foreigners, what would it be?
It's my take on Ultimate Fighting, and that it's a form of yaoi. I've gotten a lot of interesting reaction from the yaoi community who are discovering the strip because through that art. Sticky.
Where did you get support, especially at the start?
I got the support from the Philippine Star, the newspaper, who was only one of the 3 major newspapers who reacted favorably to the work. And I appreciate. I'm very grateful. That alone, that break I got from them, has made the most impact.
Where do you work most comfortable?
Right now, it's at home because the internet access provides me all the references I ever need with regards to the words, text, audio, visual, and lots more. Opinions of other people.
Environment wise, I mean, because may mga tao, some people work outside, or right?
I used to like working outside, but I've noticed that after 2 hours of drinking coffee and drawing, I have to go to the bathroom, and there goes my coffee break. I mean, I spent a lot of money for just 2 scripts.
Do you have any rivals or good authors, good friends who help you in the business?
There's what they call the group called Artists Then, who are lovers of comics, passionate about it. who supported my endeavors and helped me during my book launch parties. Nice.
What certain topics or works do you want to show in the future other than like Cloverfield?
I want to tap into those obscure fan groups. I made a big hit because they are much more appreciated when I make a shout out to their community as to the other mainstream communities. For example, when I did the Matsumoto Jun reference, Japanese J-pop star, a lot of people were surprised that I tackled J-pop instead of K-pop because this country is more of K-pop than J-pop. And they appreciate it.
How do you feel about people who criticize your work, or are there people who criticize?
There are people who criticize my work, and they're absolutely right. Nice.
In college, where did you mostly start off working in college?
No, most likely in my college form. I drew the characters. I drew my ornaments, and they were such picturesque characters that I continued drawing about them in professional.
What do you consider recreational? For you, what's your pastime?
Well, for me, I'd rather draw than anything else. I've always compared the rest of my life to whether or not I'm better off drawing instead. That's why I avoid parties, because I'd rather draw than attend parties.
What is the main message you try to show to your readers and target audiences?
Well, before it was college was fun, but right now is the world is much more interesting with them. That's what I'm trying to say.
So, how do you compare yourself with other genre of writing?
Genre of writing. Well, I think right after I'm up par with horror in terms of getting an emotional response. But the most emotional, I'm below sexual content in terms of gut response. Pero after that, it's horror, comedy horror, then romance. I'm above romance in terms of emotional
How did your family support you?
Right now they are asking, wondering why I never used my real name instead of just using my stage name, my pen name. But I always felt that I'm protecting their reputation in case I do something very controversial. Which being from UP, I am all too near doing controversial.
Thank you.
All right.